All right, guys. Welcome once again to Coach Remy Fitness. Today we are on Saturday, and the topic of today is we will talk about fitness. One moment. And happiness through fitness. That's our topic of today. And wait, one. And yes, happiness through fitness. How did that topic come to be? I saw that blind guy, his wife, their life. Hello, and I saw that you shared this stream in your community. Thank you so much. Winnie saying hello, Remy. Today I don't know if you guys can hear me or you guys have tuned in. Let me try to listen to the audio. And tell me where you're watching from. Tell me where you're watching from. Okay, I see Kevoa Pipeline saying here too. Laquita. How is the audio? And loud and clear. How is the weather in Belgium? In the morning it was sunny, and then towards the afternoon we had some sunshine. And yeah, it was nice actually to have a cold morning because the past few days it was too hot. Winnie asking about the weather. Kevo saying watching from Kenya, Kanairo City. Whom to watch? Yes, I was also surprised that Ayamara is having a live stream right now. If you want to hear about or to talk about health, you can tune in here. But Mara was also talking about psychology things, which is also interesting actually. And then I am confused. All my favorite people are live at the same time. Yes. It happens sometimes. Here it's mainly about, we will cover things about health. And first we will talk about the benefits of physical activity. And then that's so being healthy, fit, it's good for your pockets. And afterwards we will talk about the excuses, because we have all used them at some point in our life about physical activity. Even myself, sometimes I do use them. So let's go and start from the beginning. Where are you guys watching from? And so basically the benefits of physical activity And this morning I was on the website of Mayo Clinic, and I will just touch them a little bit. And I in somehow also agree about the benefits that are listed here on the website. And the article is called "The 7 Benefits of Regular Physical Activity." Number one, they say exercise controls weight. Number two, exercise combats conditions and disease. Number three, exercise promotes mood, which is why one of the main reasons why I exercise regularly. Exercise boosts energy. Exercise promotes better sleep. Exercise puts the spark back into your sex. That's something that they wrote. But number 7, exercise can be fun and social, which is what I am hoping and hopefully wanting to achieve with this platform, to create a platform where people can always come for a good workout. And it's really a program that I design, and the program increases progressively so that we can continue to see the benefits of physical activity. And I use excuse. Yes, we will touch those a little bit. We all do it. And so, like, the 3 points from the 7 points that are very important. So basically, if you are healthy, you will be happy, you will be in good mood. And like this article, it says the conditions and diseases that you can avoid by doing physical activity. Number one, you have stroke, you have metabolic syndrome, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, depression, anxiety, and many types of cancer can be avoided through physical activity, and arthritis, and as last they say, falling. So if you are healthy, you will be happy because the body will be a very good environment where the hormones are properly working. And by working out, you are always servicing the body, and you're getting the bad stuff out of your body. And those are things that the exercise really gives you, and things you can achieve by physical activity. And then on the exercise improves your mood, here they say and then improve your mood and also boost you. So those are like the benefits. And I really believe that if you are fit, then fit, healthy, you will live a good life, a long life. You will have a lot of independence, and you will have a lot of energy to play with your children. And by being playful, it also increases your mood. I see it sometimes, like on my mom when he is playing with Elijah or other grandchildren. She gets joy from it, and it's because she's physically fit that she can do it. So that is one thing that exercises can do. So I'm going to drop the link, and people can follow if they want, and if they have time. It's always a pleasure to have like people joining, because it helps me see and interact with people, and we see Orthoflix, who is actually studying to be a doctor. And maybe if he has time, he can join us and share some of, because if it's someone who is really in the field. And today, guys, life is, I can say life is comfortable. Why do I say that? Like, if I say life is comfortable, I don't say it's too easy, because every generation has its challenges. Like for our challenges, we have cars, we have elevators that take us from point 1 to point 2, and those things are causing too much comfort. And due to the fact that maybe you are going in town, you are not going by foot, or you just jumped in the car, that will cause you to accumulate in a way. Yes, I plan on being a grand. So yeah, avoiding the movement from point A to B by jumping in the car will cause you to have to catch up on that movement you missed. And you can do that by exercising. By regular exercising, you really service the body, you get the bad hormone from the body. And yeah, let's see some of the comments. Laquita and Corey saying, yes, I plan on being the grandparent that says yes to the grandchildren, not saying no. No, baby, not Walt Disney. Plus my back. Indeed, Laquita. For children, or to be able to build a bond, because children wants to explore the environment, to run around. And if you are that person they can go for, or someone who will run them, chase them, they will find it very fun and they will always remember you for that. And that is how you can even like motivate the kids to not be lazy at a later stage. But if they see that you avoid movement, maybe they will think maybe avoiding movement is something good, and maybe they will learn that thing and also start avoiding movement. Okay, so that was like the introduction. And another point I had here, I'm saying physical activity, it's good for your pockets. So let's say you have to go from point A to B. Instead of jumping in the car, you use the energy you have or the body has stored in itself to get to that point. So that is why I say exercising is good for the pocket. Exercising is also good for the pocket. Let's say if you don't regularly exercise, your body will be changing, so your weight will be fluctuating. And let's say if your weight is high, at the high point, maybe you will have to change your wardrobe, and that costs money. So that is why I say exercising is good for your pocket. And another thing is, sometimes, most of the time, you will just leave the car alone, and jumping in the car costs also, it's fuel that you're wasting or spending. And now we are what are the excuses you have had or used? Let's see some of the comments. Lee, hi. I have a car, a bicycle, but I walk for an hour each day. Penny 254, Mama Nation, thank you for joining. She is saying, I have a car, a bicycle, but I walk an hour every day. That is very good, Penny. And yesterday I saw your talk where you were saying that I think you live in the UK, and you were saying that in the UK, they live, once you're old, they will just put you in a retirement house. And actually, if you exercise, you will maintain your independence very long. People who are forced to go in the retirement house are those people who are not able to move. But if you're healthy, fit, then they will let you stay in your house for a while. Let's see what the doctor is saying. Walking, number one exercise recommended by fitness exercise experts. No athletic skills, only good pair of shoes. And yes, indeed, it's the most natural thing, guys. Walking, as I don't know why these days we are avoiding a skill that we fought for. Imagine a baby learning to walk, how hard or how many times they fall and get up so that they can master this skill of walking. And yet, at a later age, we are avoiding using that skill that we did learn. And actually, long time ago, before social media and everything, to know what was going around in the surrounding, you had to walk, you had to use your feet. But these days, you can check on social media and check what is happening in Brussels or in all your surroundings without moving. And that forces us to avoid the movement. So having everything in the palm of our hands gives us a sense of exploration, but really we have avoided the movement that we had to do to see what was going on in the surroundings. Let's see, we are coming. Corinne can tell himself how he works out. Yes. Oh, that is interesting. Yes, Corey and Laquita want to join. I enjoy walking. Winnie saying, on social media, nobody cares about grammar because we are typing very quick. I make countless mistakes each day. I enjoy walking when the weather is good. I rarely walk during winter, but used to use a running machine. Indeed. Also, myself, I love running, but when the weather is not good, I don't go outside because during the winter I feel like my joints they don't feel good. I even I take the vitamins so that my joint can feel good, and yeah. Yeah, we don't check grammar on social media. And guys, if it's your first time on this channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you can share to people, if you do find value in these topics, please share and help me get the message across. Here we are a fitness community. We call ourselves Home Fit Community. And we are people who believe that you can get fit. Actually, on that website, they also say that weightlifting, walking, body weight exercises are all considered as physical activity. And I touched on a point that these days it is too comfortable. So if you are someone who uses a lot of brain power, you don't have to move around, you should definitely exercise. A lot of people, when they start a new job or a career, they avoid walking. No, it's, let's say their career, they're now in a position where they don't have to move a lot, and they find themselves, because they maintain, let's say, the same energy level they put in their body, and that causes like the weight to go up. We have Richmond in the building saying peace family. Welcome Richmond. How are the sleeping pattern? How many hours? And actually guys, we have people in the building, Corey and Laquita. We will continue about these afterwards. Let's welcome Corey and Laquita to the stream. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Well, good morning, class.
Yes, happy Saturday.
Yes.
Yes, it's always a pleasure to have people willing to share their input, because actually that really motivates people to also like get inspired. Welcome. Corey, I heard that you are very athletic, and even today you still do a lot. Actually, you shared a comment. Laquita wrote something yesterday in one of the live stream that you are inspired these days.
Definitely.
Yes. Could you share with us how do you exercise these days?
Well, I'm in the past, for those of you that don't know, you see our YouTube title is Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life. So I'm blind, I can't see, my eyes don't work.
And we have to say that, like, you have to say, I can't see, my eyes don't work, because people sometimes think like, well, can't you see lights? Can't you see shapes or something? But his eyes just don't work anymore. He lost his sight when he was 19 years old. And he used to play football and basketball. And
That's my own story.
Yes, you can tell your own story.
Yeah, like you said, I used to participate in a lot of sports, football, basketball. I even did some track. Didn't run, but I, attempted to throw the shot put and the discus, and all that required weightlifting and running and working out. But when I lost my vision at 19, I got very sedentary. I tried a couple of gym memberships, and I just didn't stick with it. And then fast forward.
And it also wasn't convenient.
Right, because either she would have to take me to the gym, I would have to have someone to go, or I had to hire a personal trainer to work out with me to manage the equipment. So it just wasn't cost effective, and it wasn't feasible as far as time. But fast forward to this time, I started doing my own version of a 4-minute workout, which actually takes about 15 minutes. But what I realized, as I'm getting older, then I need to stay active, and I need to stay as fit as I can. So I started last year where I would go and do push-ups on the rail of our back porch area. I would lean against it, and I would just do incline push-ups. And then I would do what I call air squats, where it's simply you just squatting down and bending as deep as you can go. But you don't have any weights on your back.
But you could add them. You could
add them, but it's just for convenience. I just do the air squats. So I gotten up to doing 200 push-ups and 200 air squats a day. Wow. Then I fell off the wagon when I got sick back in December, and I just never got back on until recently when I started interacting with you when you would come onto our YouTube show and be in the comments, and then when Laquita would be playing some of your videos in the background. It just inspired me to say, okay, just keep it simple. Go back out there and start doing what you were doing. So this week I relaunched myself, got motivated again, and so I've been doing 100 push-ups a day, 100 air squats a day, and I'll do that probably for the rest of the month, and then next month I'll increase and just keep increasing. And the good thing about the incline push-ups is you can change the intensity of your workout by just increasing how far back you put your feet when you're inclined.
When you say incline, you mean like you're
leaning against something.
Yeah, leaning.
Go ahead, Coach Remy.
Yeah, so lean. Incline is, yeah, it's like the best way of working out, because like to make it so when you're like this, the weight is much less. So once it's too easy, you can go maybe on a chair, and then once it's on a chair, it's also easy, you go on the flat on the floor. So he's really like building up bit by bit. It's very good, Corey, that strategy.
Like I said, I do appreciate you because, like I said, you make it just seem just so effortless. Like all you gotta do is just start moving, and it's true. Once you get going, because there are mornings I get up, I'm like, oh, I really don't feel like it. But it's like, okay, well, the benefits, like you said before, when you came onto our live show, that it's an investment in yourself now, so that when you're old, you still have good health. So it's like, I'm investing in myself now by working these joints and muscles out and keeping myself as in good shape as I possibly can, so that when I reach 70, 80, and 90, and Laquita, when she's 110, and I'm still young and spry, I can still move and be active and participate with grandchildren or great grandchildren or whatever I have at the time. So I appreciate you for being there and being an inspiration to get me back off my butt and out and doing some exercises.
Really, thank you so much. Those words really, like, it's what motivates me to like even keep doing day in, day out, to come on the platform to do something, because that's like my main motivation.
It's making a difference because, when you were talking earlier about the person in the UK, I forget which person that was, but talking about like when you get old, they just put you into a nursing home. That is definitely, who was that?
It's this woman.
Yes, Pin 254 Mama Nation. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We are here in the United States, and it's the same way here. And it's sort of like most people just live until they're about 50. Pin 254 said me, it was me. So they about 50, they start feeling like, ooh, okay, my knees, my back. It's like they enjoy complaining, and it's like they're looking
about the medicine they're taking.
They enjoy talking about the medicine they're taking and about going downhill. And I don't have those conversations. I think I said earlier in the chat, my motivation is I do a lot of physical activity. I will be honest, I don't like a lot of workouts. I enjoy your workouts because they are manageable, and I feel the burn, I feel the intensity, but I don't have, like when I used to run, I don't have that, my chest burning, my lungs burning, or any of that. So I actually feel good after your workouts. And also I don't take any medications. I don't look forward to it. I can see you. I can see you. He says she needs to, and then he was doing the crazy sign like she's crazy. Anyway, so thank you. Yeah, we thank you for motivating our family, because our kids will see us put it on our screencast to the television, and they'll say, "Ooh, is that Coach Remy?" And they won't do the whole thing. They'll do something.
No, I'm just be real. I got 3 daughters. That's not what they said. Ooh, is that Coach Remy?
Because they see the muscles.
So yeah, but 2 things I wanted to say. One, talking about the sleep patterns. I have found that in this week of working out, even though I work out in the morning, my in the evening I do actually sleep better. Work from getting better rest, because I've used that energy to do something else besides sit around and eat. And also, like I said, Laquita and I both are musicians, and I play percussion instruments, and it causes me, I have to use the sticks, and my arms are constantly moving, and that's a good workout too. But like I said, for the guys out there, like I said, I'm not an Arnold Schwarzenegger or a Winston Duke type of guy as far as my physique is concerned. But 1 or 2 weeks of doing some steady push-ups, incline push-ups, you'll actually feel yourself your arms getting tighter. You'll feel your chest getting tighter, and you'll see it'll motivate you to say, you know what, I like the way these rocks kind of starting to get more solid. Not not mud balls anymore. They're more like rocks. So yes, definitely, jump out there and get moving with Coach Remy.
Indeed. Thank you so much. One time I will actually invite like my nephews, my other nephew. Elijah is also my nephew. So I will invite like Nathan, he's sometimes in the chat. I will invite him so that the kids will also see, they can also participate in the workout. I think Elijah is like the one who was in the Sunday boot camps. I was surprised he could do the movement. Yeah, like he's able to do a burpee. I was like, how is this kid?
It's amazing, right?
Yes, it's amazing. Just by seeing us do them, he also knows like the pattern of how to do the burpee.
Oh wow. It's funny because it's all repetition, and it's like they see it and then they can do it, but the first few times we don't notice that they might only have part of it, but because it's repetition, they can do it. So like you're saying, if a child can, and we're older and we've had a lifetime of learning, anyone can learn to figure out how to do it, to adjust it for themselves so that it's effective.
Yes, indeed. So
thank you, though. Go ahead.
So like for the burpee, to make it easier, you can they can do like my mom does sometimes on an elevated surface, or like on a chair that doesn't move. That also helps.
That's a good idea too. So that way, if it's raining and you can't go out back, you can just use the couch. You can use, something solid, not a chair that's going to fall. But
right.
Well, yeah, we don't want to take. I know other people might be wanting to come in, so
there is nobody yet. If you guys have time, you can hang around.
Oh, hey, yeah, we'll hang out. We like it.
I got a question for you. Like I said, I know for me.
Yes.
Oh, just a moment. I just want to say I have to go flip the pancakes, so I'll be back.
No problem.
I would say for me, I know being someone that's blind, I can't see. This, having the opportunity to work out at home and to know the workouts, the routines, and things like that, it helps to get motivated, because that was a big factor that kept me unmotivated, because like I said, I felt like I gotta be lifting, because I'm not saying this to brag, but when I was out going to the gym and I was working out for sports, I got to a point where I could squat 700 pounds, and I was bench pressing on the regular like 225, which is wasn't a max out. That was a workout. And so to me, I was like, oh, okay, I'm not working out if I'm not lifting a whole lot of weight. But what do you say to things like that? I know your philosophy, but just can you share that with other people? Like, what's your philosophy on weight quantity versus quality?
Actually, like my philosophy, because I've been working out for like over 12 years and I've never injured myself. So I always, if I'm working out and I feel that I can't perform the movement the correct way, I stop. That's like I set the limit, instead of pushing too hard and then injuring my back or my shoulder. So I increase bit by bit, and I just do the number of reps I can do comfortably and stop and protect myself. So for instance, like this month, I had set a challenge for myself to like every day do muscle ups and see how many I will be able to do at the end of the month. But I started to feel pain in the elbow joint. So I said, no, I have to stop, because I know that's the thing that caused elbow pain. So I stopped, and now the elbow pain is going away.
Right. And I know I also found, and people laugh because we still have a Nintendo Wii, and we know that's old. But that Nintendo Wii, that boxing, oh my gosh, that is a cardio workout. It's like you actually feel like you've been in a fight, but it's fun. It's fun because
Yes.
you get the exercise. So don't if you still have a Wii or got access to one, yeah, get that Wii Sports and do that Wii boxing. It is a real workout. And like I said, and I felt the same thing because I used to do the Wii boxing every day. And like I said,
Yes.
that elbow joint started to hurt, so I had to pull back because all the constant extension of my arm for the boxing was kind of
Mhm.
wearing on my elbow. But yeah, those are two of the things that I do. Since I'm one that can't just jump in the car and go to a gym. Just working out at home has been just finding some creative ways and challenging myself. Working out at home has been a plus. And plus, like you said, as I get older, getting down on the floor and getting on my knees and stuff like that, that's not always going to be a good thing for me because I did play lots of football and had some injuries, but now I found some ways to do things, and it's still a real workout. It's still if I could get into water aerobics, I would love to do water aerobics. That's a good workout too, but
Mhm.
that's another story for a different day.
And actually, Corey, like you are saying that your sleeps are getting better, that is
Hmm.
one of the benefits. And a good sleep will make your day even much better and more productive. And you will be happy being able to achieve much more. But you also have to be careful because like exercising gives you a boost of energy. So if you do it too close to the time before you go to bed, it might awaken your body. So
Hmm.
yes, so you have to do it a bit too early before it's close to the time you go to bed.
Right, right.
Yes.
And that is true because I found that sometimes that in the morning, if I'm still kind of like a little sleepy, when I do my workout, it's almost like a shot of caffeine. It's like I feel a little bit more energized. Then I do my stretches, and then I go take my shower. And it's like, oh, I'm ready for the day. I'm more awake than I thought I was. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and thank you so much for your addition. Like maybe one time we should do like a workout. I tell you what to do,
Okay, I
but
got
it's
you.
yes, but I think it will be a seated workout. Like I already have one, but I will see how well because if it's like if I can explain to you and understand what I mean, means like anybody can really understand and follow the workout. So I want like this community to be inclusive and to be able to reach like everybody. So that's why like these days instead of doing only advanced, I also do the modified. That way, oh sorry, that way people like feel see, because sometimes if I would jump to do the advanced, people will feel like they are not doing enough. But actually also by doing the modified, the workout is also as effective.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. That's fine because, like I said, even not too far from us, we have to see how our signal would work out there. But there's a park that's not too far from us that has like the different incline levels of for push-ups, and it has different bars and has different features where I could actually do some of the modified workouts on just by listening to your description. So yeah, we're game for it. That'll be great.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
And thank you so much to like sometimes people like make up just excuses to not do things they have to do. And I'm
Mhm.
happy that you really have decided to get up and do something.
Yeah, and like I
Yeah.
said, I had there was a good reminder because like I said, I had really just kind of just completely fallen off because I had gotten sick in December and spent a week in the hospital, and I was just it took me like another week to recover from being in the hospital. And just so nobody knows, it wasn't the big thing that's floating around in the air that's on the news all the time. I didn't have that. It was just some
Mhm.
there's a random sickness that they couldn't explain.
Mhm.
Everything they tested me for, including the big monster that's floating around the world right now, and they tested me for that. Everything was
Mhm.
negative, but just that I was dehydrated, I was weak, and so when I came out of the hospital, I just couldn't get back on get back on and do my workouts. And it's, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Then it's like, oh, I'll do it next week. Oh, I'll start next month. Oh, and by the time you finish, you know, you go from December to June and you're not doing anything.
Yes.
And I can actually feel myself getting softer and getting heavier. And so just, you know, hearing your workouts reminded me, it's like, you know, you don't have to work for some big event or go to, like I said, again, go to the gym. Just get up and move. And so I just got back onto my routine. And so, like, again, thanks for being there to remind me to work out.
Thank you so much. And I like this week, like actually yesterday, I woke up and I had a DM on Instagram of it's a kid from Korea. Like her teacher shared how my workouts with that kid, and that kid lost like 3 kg. So if you look at his face, he has completely changed, and he was happy that he had achieved that thing. So like sometimes I tell people, if there is something good, don't hold it to yourself, just share. If the person does something with it, you have done your part. Yes. And the teacher was following the workouts, and then people were asking her, oh, you are changing, how come? And she was like, Coach Remy, I'm following Coach Remy. And then the student also started, and now they all did. Now you can see that their body image has changed. Yes. So I was like, yesterday I was very full of energy just because of that.
Great, great, great. That's exciting. I was listening in from the kitchen. I had to and I have it on my phone also, and I always have my headset on. And so I was like, oh, let me keep up with what's going on. And yeah, I don't want to take away from the chat because I know people have been saying things. And thank you, Pin254 Mama Nation. She subscribed, Corey.
What?
Yeah, it's our channel.
Oh, actually, I thought I was like, what, the workout? Yeah.
Or to them.
No, I meant like to a workout plan. That's what I thought you meant.
So I dropped their link, guys. Please, they have a wonderful channel. They cover different topics each week. They have different talks. So it's really a good place to hang out. Yeah, because it's a community of they bring people who really are trying to make changes in the community. Let them explain it themselves. Maybe
No, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah.
Like I said, our mission on our channel is that we just want to highlight the excellence within the African diaspora, as far as, you know, what people are doing with their careers or what they do with their businesses to make a positive impact on the world, and just to change the narrative that's told about Africans throughout the diaspora
and about people with a different ability, because Corey can't see. Right. And so definitely to highlight that as well.
Yeah, like I said, and that changed the narrative was actually, again, like Recruiter just said, it was inspired by the fact that, you know, people would come to me with a certain narrative about being blind. Oh, because you're blind, you can sing and play a piano like Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles. No, I can't. No. Oh, because you're blind, you got super hearing senses. No, I don't. And there's just a lot of the narratives that they have about people that are blind, you know, weren't the narratives that, you know, that applied to me. So then when we started to really build our channel, we said, okay, well, it's not just about the narrative of people with different abilities. It's about the narrative of people within our community in general. And so we want to highlight that excellence every time we, you know, bring people on the show. So we've had people that have been yoga instructors, musicians. We've had NFL business people,
NFL players,
NFL national, for those that are not familiar, but professional American football players. And we've had, you know, like I said, business owners.
And that's what the live show, we do the live show 3 days a week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And for us, it's 11:15 a.m. because we're on the New York time. But then we also do videos for food, because I love food and I love the food science of it, like how food can help us, how food can help us heal. And so that's one reason why we went plant-based last year. So we don't consume dairy products like cheese, butter, yogurt, sour cream, cream cheese, or any of those things. But we do, because we do eat the plant-based version. So with our recipes, I just really highlight the things that, like the sort of recipes from the food that we used to eat with the modified version. So I do the Coach Remy thing with the recipes. I just show the modified version so everybody can still enjoy it. And then, of course, we do highlight, we do some videos about us, being blind and being a wife. And
yeah, you'll see me driving in the parking lot. And you'll see me at a gun range, doing target practice at a gun range, just doing some of the things that people don't think. And we just recently had a conversation about that gun range video. Somebody said, "Isn't that illegal since you can't see?" No.
Yeah, they just automatically thought that.
And so.
Yeah, like I enjoyed like the video where you were climbing a tree just yeah.
Yeah, you know what? And that's the thing. Corey was definitely a tree climber before he lost his sight. So, even now it's nothing like people will say, "Quita, why did you make Corey do that?" And I'm like, no, Corey can do what he wants to do.
Yes.
just because he's blind, I'm not making him do these
Most
things.
of the outrageous stuff that I do is my idea. I'm like, "Hey, you got your camera?" So yeah, you didn't get any photos of me horseback riding, did you? Videos.
Yeah, because
we gotta put those.
I'm pretty. Oh no, you know what?
Remember, you had to leave your phone in the car.
Yeah, we had to leave our phone because I was thinking like, yeah, I did, but we went horseback riding recently, and for some reason they didn't allow cameras on the trail. I kind of thought it was shady, like what's going to happen on this trail that we can't have our cameras, but so we did it. We're live. We came back. So.
Yeah. Actually, like each day I try to do something that scares me. That way you discover yourself a bit more, or something you didn't know you were afraid of. Like the video, I was hiking. I didn't know I had fear of heights. But yeah, so that is like my philosophy. If you never take a risk in life, then you should just stay somewhere in a corner in the house. That's like, yeah, that's like the only safest place. But something can happen. Huh?
I don't know. I think it's funny that you say that. Every day I try to do something that scares me, because I feel like the girls, we're always like, that's scary. And the guys are always like, yes, adventure for the same thing. I'm not the adventure person. That is Corey. What I'm saying is like, I'm more scared of stuff though. I'm like, I like safe things. I'll try safe things, but you're the one that you want to go whitewater rafting.
Yeah, I do want to go whitewater rafting.
I don't.
With me.
I'm like,
she won't go.
I could die. No.
I actually want to try skydiving one time.
Mm-hmm.
One time. That's it. One time. So I do want to try that, but you're more adventurous than I am, I think, because you're just like, let's try it. Let's try it.
Actually, we should try it together if you do come to East Africa and I'm around. But there is no place maybe to do it. I also want to try skydiving or bungee jumping. Yeah. Laquita, you said something about girls. So like for girls, it's really like challenging, because like sometimes if like our mothers, if you're a girl, sometimes they tell you girls should not do this, girls should be like that. So that adds like a type of box or limitation on the things girls will be able to venture into. So it's in a way cultural or societal thing that causes girls to go in a certain way. And some parents are also like giving their girls Barbie dolls. Girls can also be engineers. They can also be mechanics. The time has changed.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I definitely agree with you. I will say though, just as a girl, I don't feel like we were discouraged growing up, but we were still just more scary. Like I had 5 brothers. I'm sorry, 5 sisters.
Why do you say that though? Because actually you'll be the one.
No,
there'll be a dark cave that says "Do not enter." Like, oh, what's in there? And you go in.
True. Like yes, like Coach Remy is saying. Yes. So what I'm saying is that I was not inhibited. So that like Coach Remy is saying, yes, I would just go for things because we weren't limited. However, growing up with 5 sisters and 3 brothers, if my brothers caught a snake, the girls would be the ones screaming and jumping back, whereas the boys would be the ones that caught it, put it in the jar, managing it and all of those things. So that's what I mean by just innately, like just the way of girls, we're kind of more apprehensive and we evaluate things a little bit more. Unlike the guys. See how Coach is laughing?
I guess that's changed because you'll be the first one to go handle or touch an animal. And I'm like, I'm backing way up, like 10 feet away, just in case I have to try to run, even though I can't see. I'm getting out of here. So
that's only after I've seen other people live through it or manage it safely. I know.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your inputs to my channel. It's a pleasure to have you guys. And I really hope that people will find your channel and see the things you guys are showcasing. And like even today, before I came live, I saw a notification that you shared my channel because you really believe in the work I'm doing. We have someone joining the party. Let's add her up. Maybe do with 3.
Oh, okay.
If it's additive. Hello, Penny. Yes. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Guys and his wife. I have to join because of you guys.
Oh, so nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Coach. I met Coach yesterday and now I'm here, which I said my word. We support each other. So anyway, I'm here. I'm good. Sorry.
Continue.
Yeah, I'm okay. I wanted to join because I like her, as in, I think we're similar age.
Similar age.
It could be.
Yeah, I'm only 21.
And the exercise thing, I see what Coach Remy is saying. I see what you guys are saying. And for me, it's more of, I do it, but I go in the evening. So I'm advising people, when you wake up in the morning, maybe your bones are heavy, you're feeling lazy, you are stressed, you didn't sleep properly last night. So have your lunches, cheer up a little bit, and then start walking. Start putting your mind from 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to walk. And then 4 o'clock, put your trainers on. It doesn't mean the best gym outfit. And then you just walk with music. You have to have music. Yeah.
I love it. I'm just going to step out just a minute to flip more pancakes.
Okay. So Penny, what type of exercises do you do? You said earlier walking. Is it just...
If you look at my channel, I have my lives where I do my treadmill. I do the weights.
Okay.
I do everything. So
that's wonderful. Yeah. So you're really attacking the whole body.
Yes.
Yeah. Doing the weights, you're working the joints, and the treadmill, you're working the heart.
Mainly for my legs, because when you get older, the bones of the joint of your knees. So you need to walk to strengthen them, because people, if you don't, you'll be in trouble. So, and the way, exactly. Even my young son, he's 17, he hates it. Yes. So I tell him, let's go. And now I asked him last week, how are your legs? He told me he can feel they're getting strong because we walk. We have bicycles, but I make sure we walk.
Yes.
Sometimes an hour and something. it rains here, so I got trained on last time, but I stopped. I told him, that's it, let's carry on. So it stopped raining. So, because exercise and what you eat also.
Yes.
Exercise comes with the mind, with what you eat. So I changed a lot. So when I wake up, in fact, as I was here, I brought some tea for, I don't know your name. I think the guy is Corey, but
yeah, Corey and Laquita.
And who?
Laquita.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you, Laquita, I quit drinking tea with milk. Okay, I've got some here, but this is what I drink nowadays in the morning. I don't know if people can get this.
Yes, we can see it.
Yep.
Can you see it?
Yes, that we can see
So,
it. The Twinings,
yeah,
raspberry.
the herbal teas in the morning. If you drink this, it's Laquita, or even Corey. It motivates your brain. It ignites your brain in the morning, and then it opens up your appetite. It opens up your mood. It opens up everything. But if you put milk in your body, this is the druggy sadness, butter, yes. Cheeses. When you're a certain age, I'm not going to mention ages here. We are looking 20s, as Corey said.
Yes.
So I changed that. I eat more veggies as well. When you get a bit older, veggies are more important, and fish. You can still eat meat, but to a moderate way. Yeah.
What you're saying there, yes, I like it, because that's one of the reasons why we stopped the milk, butter, cheeses. Like most people, when we say we don't eat dairy anymore, we don't eat animal dairy, they say, oh, me neither, I don't drink milk. And I say, but you eat cheese, don't you? And then they say, no, well, not that much, but you eat cheese, or you eat butter, or you eat, like my sister, for example, when I asked her, she said, oh, I eat a lot of cream cheese because bagels, cream cheese, it's common for me. And I said, well, that's milk. Like, it's the same thing. It's made from milk, and milk is really the main ingredient that brings you down. And like you're saying, it just doesn't agree with our body. So,
I mean, it even impacts the quality of life. As far as like me, I used to have chronic sinus problems. And
you thought it was the only way to just live and go through life and just deal with it.
Exactly. And it was like, I really wasn't getting good sleep. And we would tell you I was up 2 or 3 times a night just trying to.
I would say, why do you tell me what I'm doing at 1:23 in the morning, 3:05 in the morning? How do you know? He wasn't sleeping.
so now it's like you were having a dream. You cussed me out in your dream. It's just like, how do you know? I was awake because I was having sinus issues. And once I started treating myself. I did vinegar. I took a teaspoonful of vinegar every day for a month, and that reduced sinus inflammation. But once I got off the dairy products, the milk, the cheese, the eggs, the butter, I don't have any, like even now, this is allergy season here where we are. I have not suffered from sinus infections. I used to get at least 3 sinus infections a year, but this year I haven't had any sinus infections, had any sinus issues.
And one time, Corey, because he can't see, his sinus infection had infected both ears, so he couldn't see or hear. And it was like crazy for him, for a few days. It was like 3 or 4 days not being able to really see or hear. And he could hear,
but everything sounded like it was underwater.
Yeah, it was foggy, and all from milk. So, we still have almond milk or
plant-based butter,
plant-based cheeses, and sour cream. And I know some people prefer soy milk, some people prefer oat milk, almond, cashew, but you're right. And we do have that tea. I saw that in the chat. Someone said that they have that tea in their Wall. She said that they have that brand, and we do have that brand here. But yes, I agree with you, Penny. No, we don't do animal-based milks. It brings us down.
Yeah. Almond milk is good. Yeah, I buy that, or the lactose free, which is free from. You can buy milk which is free from all the things they do it, so it's good.
If it's not plant-based, it's not good.
So
the fact they say lactose free or this what, they're lying to you. So actually, like exercising and a combination of mostly veggie diet really improves your immune system. And like long time ago, I used to have like a flu maybe like twice per year, and now it's been time like 3 years that I don't get a flu. Yes.
I concur with that, because really a lot of times we think something is an illness or a sickness, but really it's just the inflammation and reaction to the food. Because I used to always write off my sinus infections as allergies or cold symptoms, but it wasn't. It was related to the food I was eating. So
because milk foods actually enhance allergies or allergy responses. And so that's the thing, like you're saying, and like Coach Remy is saying, I didn't want to say it, Penny, because it's not my show. You know, Coach said if it's not plant-based, it's not good. But I do follow a lot of plant-based doctors, and I do go back and read a lot of the medical journals and some of the reports that they discuss and talk about. And I say, wow, so if we have reports from the 1800s, the early 1900s, right up until today, that are not in favor of plant-based or meat-based or animal-based, but they all still say the same things, which is plant-based is the best way. Plant-based products, whether it's meat, whether it's eggs, whether it's milk foods, then, and I experience it for myself. But when I just look at the reports, I say, wow, well, why is it that they promote the information a different way? You know, why don't they tell us more so that we can at least, like Penny, like you said in the beginning, just reduce what we're having, so that if we have to have these things, some people can't stop. They don't want to stop. That's not their choice. So at least though, if we know this way is better, then we can limit or manage it differently, you know?
But what I would say is your body tells you. That's it. Your body tells you, not the doctor, not anybody else. Your body tells you. Your aches, your mood, everything. You are what you eat. You are everything that the body tells you. So literally, if you don't take care of this body, you have to investigate what is causing you up and down. You know. If you go now and you buy something and tomorrow you feel bloated, why did you eat that? You see, if you go and then you eat something and you go toilet quickly, you think, okay, maybe that one is good. It's flushing down quickly. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what you put in your body is what you are. That's what I say. When you look at somebody, don't say, look at those muscles. That man has taken time to build that muscles. Or many, if you look at women, they say, look at that figure. Oh my God, you're going, this is so, you know, yeah. So it's hard work. But there are some people born, they don't need to do exercises, you know. So
I have a question for you, Penny. Penny, what country are you in? And this is the reason for my question.
She sounds like she was Nigerian.
I know, right? Because the Nigerians have a way of telling us things. Say that again, Penny.
Sorry, just repeat again, because I didn't hear what you said.
I know, because Corey is laughing. Oh my goodness, he's enjoying you so much.
I'll tell you why I'm laughing in a minute. Go ahead.
Okay. So I was going to ask, what country are you in, or what country are you from? And I say that because I believe, honestly, in my true self, I believe like you, like your body will tell you. But also being here in the United States, I feel like the only option is plant-based option because of the way they treat the water, the air, the ground, the food, the glyphosates, and all of that. Honestly speaking, if I was in an African country, and it depends on what region I was living in, I might do differently. I probably would still stay away from the milks because animal milks aren't good. Possibly would I consume some meat? Possibly. Would I consume seafood? No, because I know about what's going on with the oceans. And so that I understand what you're saying. And then Corey is just cracking up because
I'm laughing because she said if you eat something, you go to the toilet quickly. It's like slush. And it made me think about how I was a big time ice cream fan.
and you would be running
And
track,
I would eat ice cream and then be like,
running track to the bathroom.
and then I would turn around and go back and eat some more ice cream the next day. And it's like, yeah. So you said that, it just tickled me because I thought about myself on that one. But yeah, we were just wondering what country you're from and where you're living right now.
Penny.
What country you're from,
Right.
and where she lives. I think she's in the UK now, but what country are you?
We cannot hear you,
Oh,
Penny.
sorry. Yeah, sorry. It's echoing, so I couldn't hear. I'm from Kenya, but I live in the UK. So I'm
Okay.
diaspora like you. Always talking of Africa. Always missing Africa.
Yes.
Kenya. Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Let me
So I'm resident of
finish.
UK. So I live in the UK.
Nice. I like
And
it.
I have children like you guys. So I have 3 children. I have a daughter. I have a girl. I make pancakes. So if you go to one of my videos on my channel, you'll see me flipping my eyes for people requesting this, making pancakes. So when you
Yes.
say, let me go flip the pancakes, I made pancakes 2 days ago.
Speaking
we are
of
the
which,
same.
I'm going to go get some.
Yeah. And then I live here, and obviously I'm very motivated of Africa. So I did an interview yesterday, and I met Remy on the interview, and I said, let's support YouTubers, and I'm supporting him today to show my true word. And now I've
Hey.
met you from supporting him. So I would have missed you. I would have never met you. So it's nice to meet you guys. Mwah. Corey,
Yes.
and I've forgotten your name. I need to remember your name, but I'll just Corey's wife. I'll call you Corey's wife for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
and,
wanted to read a comment from my mom. She's saying
It's in
sports keeps her comfortable. She's the oldest at her work, but everybody calls her mom. The younger people get more tired than her, and she tells them the secret is to be active, to do some physical activity. Yes.
Wise words. I love it. Yes. I was wondering what that said because it's another language, Corey.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to get the pancakes, by the way.
What's the name of your channel, Penny?
I dropped the link. I shared the link in the chat.
Okay. My
Yes.
wife says she subscribed to your channel too, Penny. But just so that I know, what is the name of it? Since I can't read the link.
I'm saying we'll do a live stream together. Yeah. And exercise. And Remy, what you need to do is get us one day to do exercise in the morning. Even with Corey, we all do together. Yeah. I want to do one with Kina Corey. I don't care if Corey's going to have to come out of it. I want to try it to just feel how he feels. That's all it is. Okay. Support him. All right, Corey, I'm going to support you.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, all of you who have been here, for your input to the show.
Yeah.
Let's read some comments, and then, because it's supposed to be just 1 hour, but the show became so hot that it went even past the 1 hour mark. Yeah. And so Emwall was saying milk is mucus forming, which like Dr. Gregor also says that animal products really causes inflammation to the body. So that's like the thing that causes you to feel bad, to feel bloated after you eat something. And Agiliv used to watch Dr. Sebi and used to tell us about animal products and plants. And maybe we missed some of the comments. Thank you, everybody who was here in the chat, and Penny, and also Corey and Laquita. And I want to end this live stream. It was so nice. Hopefully we will continue the fun, the joy next time. Yes. Everybody, please have a lovely weekend wherever you are. Tomorrow we have a workout in the morning. Penny, so your wish is coming through 10 a.m. So for the UK people, it will be 9.
What time in the morning? You know, we are different time. We are
Yes.
2 hours behind.
No,
2 hours.
I am in Belgium. So
Oh, you're in Belgium.
Yes.
I thought you're in. Okay.
Yes.
What time?
So for you, it will be 9 a.m.
9 in the morning. Okay.
Yes.
I'll come through with a live. I'll see if I can get my outfit. Corey,
Yes.
are you coming on?
No. It's usually like I'm with my mom. You know, my mom, she has 64 years of experience, Penny.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
64 years of experience under the sun.
AM.
And
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
So if anybody is free to join, we live stream at 10 a.m. Belgian time, and you're all welcome, and have a lovely weekend wherever you are. Continue to enjoy, and movement is one of the things that brings the joy to life. And Winnie saying thanks, Coach Remy, and bye everyone. Thank you, and have a lovely evening, everybody.
Yes, I got our pancakes here.
Yeah, Coach Remy.
We call them Scottish pancakes. Scottish. Those are Scottish.
The little
pancakes.
ones.
Yeah. Scottish. Yeah.
Thank you, Coach Remy.
Yeah,
thank you so
Coach
much,
Remy.
Penny.
Nice meeting you, Penny.
All right, guys.
Yes,
Bye.
thank you for the input, everybody.
Bye.